like, what? Hi? What? No, I don't know. Dobro večer. Yay! Dobro večer, Divine Pisces 222. It is Friday, July 30th, 2021. I'm going to do an energy check-in for you guys today. Just a couple of things coming down the pike. Just remember, if you haven't signed up for the 8/8 event with me, Wicked Virgo, and Jupiter 1111, spots are still available, so go ahead and sign up for that now. Those of you who signed up and paid by the 20th, we do have a pre-event happening this weekend. I'll send you some more details in your email about that when it starts, and the link to the Zoom meeting. It's going to start at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be about an hour long. We're going to be discussing gift activation, how to use your gifts, so on and so forth. It's going to be really cool. Also, just a reminder, I do have a sale going on right now, 20% off of everything except for group coaching and your quick messages until 8/8. After 8/8, my services and prices will be changing. Some stuff will not be available. I'm also going to be expanding some of my services. I just recently got my certification for past life regression therapy, so I'm really excited to start doing that after 8/8. I also am going to start a new group event. I'm going to do probably semi-monthly called Wine and Divine. So we're going to get together on Zoom. It's going to be a group of about 25 to 30 people together on Zoom. Just going to be talking about our journey. It's going to be a couple hours long. No like specific forum. You also don't have to drink wine if you don't want to. But I just thought it'd be fun to get together and talk about our journey. So kind of like group coaching, but really just more support group to get together and just talk about stuff, get stuff out, feel connected to a community, you know, that you can actually relate to, especially in these times where people are falling away from you. You're not relating to people as much. The split has been pretty intense when it comes to that, okay? So stay tuned. I'm going to post when that's going to go available. If you haven't started following me on Instagram, go ahead and do that, because that's really where I'm going to start putting out all of my announcements and things like that, unless of course you're part of my email group. You also get an email, or if you follow me on Facebook, you'll also see it there. Let's see, a couple more things. I did send my designs for my Oracle deck out, so I am just waiting for that mock-up basically to show up, and then I'll show it to you guys, and then I'll go ahead and put it out for pre-order. And I just completed the designs for Wicked Virgo's t-shirts, Tower to the Balls. Super excited about it, guys. Probably going to send out for samples soon. They come in black on white or white on black. And I'll show you guys a sample of the design. Really excited about it. And we may actually make mugs with that as well to see how that goes. I don't know when she wants to put those out for pre-order or whatever. So just stay tuned with her, with me, and we'll figure all of that out for you guys. As far as the energies go, guys, it's been really heavy. I'm not gonna lie, today I have a massive headache. I just feel real heavy. I feel like it's just like I'm having a hard time kind of focusing, but I have a lot going on up here. And it's like, really, guys, the masculine and the feminine, and I'm not even just talking about the persons, but this could be, you know, related to your person. But the masculine and feminine inside of us, or the crown or the root, they're just not connecting. They're not communicating with each other. A lot of feminine just in general going through ascensions, with a lot of opening of the crown chakra. But with that, a lot of times what happens is like the root chakra wants to root, literally root, because there's so much going on here. The crown chakra is like, release, you know, self-limiting beliefs, release, you know, this 3D stuff, but the 3D wants to hold on. So it's like this grasping at straws for the root chakra. So it's like you can't really move, or you feel like you can't move, but then you have all of these ideas going on up here, and you're like, I don't know what to start with. I don't know where to go, you know. Guys, this is really what I do. You know, I'm a spiritual coach, but I really do specialize in like life purpose, manifestation, self-empowerment, you know, helping you kind of break through those blocks so you can actually manifest what you want, move through, and feel actually safe when you move through. So, you know, a lot of my services will be expanding and going more towards that with my spirit release therapy and stuff like that. I'm just going to be kind of shifting the way that I do those things. So just be on the lookout for that. And also, again, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, go ahead and do that at Divine Pisces 222. And once I get to 2,000 followers, I think I'm at about 1,600 right now, which is really cool. Once I get to 2,000 followers, I'm going to be doing another giveaway for after 8/8. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and get this started. Also, just be aware with this split, there are still some light workers out there that are peddling this notion that you shouldn't actually focus on yourself at all during this journey, that you need to focus on your twin. It's really kind of messed up and backwards. I actually saw a post on Instagram today that I was just like agape at. I just stared at it for a second. I'm like, are you serious? Basically saying that no, you're not supposed to focus on just yourself. No, you're not supposed to actually release your twin. I'm like, what? Like, even the original programming says that you're supposed to release the connection at some point. Now they're saying that you don't? Huh? What? No. No. So just, guys, be careful. Be careful who you listen to right now, okay? Let's see here. Oh, and as if to make that point, the first card we get out is self-love here, okay? So overall energies for the collective right now is this energy of self-love. We're kind of returning again, moving back into that space. There is this big shift that kind of happened. I feel especially a lot of divine feminines, but there are some divine masculines as well that are just kind of saying, you know what, I'm done. Like, I'm done people pleasing. I'm done doing stuff for other people. Again, I'm done with these perceptions that other people have of me. I'm done living that. Like, I have been living other people's reality. I don't want to do that anymore. So I'm going to have patience with myself while I figure out what the heck my reality is. What do I want? What do I really want? Right? What does it feel like to love myself? What does it feel like to be fulfilled? What does it feel like to be happy? And that's really like the root point of when you're manifesting. Visualization's great. Visualization's awesome. But you also want to feel. What does it feel like when you're there? Like, if you're, let's say, okay, well, I want to work for myself. I want to build my business. I want to work from home. Whatever it is. What does it feel like when you wake up every morning? Feel that. Feel that. And then put that into context in your visualization. Be there. Experience being there. That's how you manifest, okay? Visualization isn't enough. You have to feel it. Because if you're just visualizing it, that's great. But what you're doing is you're putting in the universe, I want this. But when you feel it, when you know what that feels like, you're saying to the universe, I'm here. I'm here. And that's when it starts coming, okay? So still a lot of sadness coming in, though. And this does have to do with a lot of the releasing of perception, because with the releasing of perceptions, we're also literally releasing people. People are falling away from us. Situations are falling away from us. Things don't resonate the way that they used to. And it's almost like it's a little bit of confusion, because we're like, well, was it ever really true to begin with, right? So it's like sadness, but it's confusion at the same time. So just be open to the enlightenment that you're getting right now, guys. Don't let it make you feel sad. If you have to feel sad, if it's something that you're needing to purge it, feel it, focus on feeling it for a second, acknowledge it, and then move on, okay? Don't suppress. I talked about this with a coaching client a couple of days ago, about, the masculine and the feminine are really not that different in the way that we do things, okay? Feminine also runs from her feelings, but the reason feminine runs from her feelings is because she doesn't want to be scared. She doesn't want to be afraid, because she knows, like, when she feels, it hurts. When females, especially when women, we feel it here, and it hurts. And so when we start feeling that, what do? We run from it. We're like, no, I'm going to rationalize this. I'm going to go in my head. And then we start going over and over and over and over and over again, and basically detach that way. But what happens with this? It doesn't go away, not really. It gets pushed down, and then eventually it comes up, and it's just a big mess. Whereas the masculines, they just detach. They're like, nope, not feeling that one. So it comes out as anger a lot of times. But they also see it happens in the 3D. So fem's in her head here, whereas masculine stuff starts happening. They start losing things. They start losing the grip. They start hating themselves, or they start losing money, or they lose their jobs, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So this is happening right now. And a lot of it, again, does have to do with the self-sabotage aspect. Okay? You got all of this stuff that you want to do, and you put it out there, and then what happens? It's like you get into this little funk, right? You get into kind of writer's block, but it's really, there's something in there. There's something in there that's keeping you from proceeding. There's something that's needing to be cleared, usually. That's what that is. Okay? And a lot of times it's not even lack of motivation. You're like, I'm so motivated to do this, but I don't know how to start. I don't know what to do. So on and so forth. But we're putting up blocks. We're putting up blocks to the next step. Okay? Again, guys, this is what I help with. If you need a clearing or something like that, come see me. Okay? So put a hold on that self-sabotage, guys. Go back into the self-love aspect. What does it feel like to be successful? Okay? Do you know what I'm saying? Some of us, it's actually a fear of success. It's really not a fear of failure. It's a fear of success. What do I do with this success? Now that I have it, what do I do with it, right? It's like we're so afraid to have that success because we don't know what it's like. All we know is where we're at now. All we know is what we've experienced in the past. And in a way, it's kind of like this weird, counterintuitive security blanket. We don't want to release it because we don't know what is beyond that. And that's what we're releasing right now, guys. Because we have been, in a way, selling out for a really long time. We've been selling ourselves short. Okay? We have more. We have way more to give than we have been led to believe. Okay? So that's coming through pretty big right now. Okay? All right, let's take a look at feminine at the moment. So feminine, I do feel, as far as conflict goes, it's really about inner conflict at this time. Again, masculine and feminine, it's like the feminine, the masculine, just not communicating. You're just completely opposite. You know, crown chakra is opening, but the root chakra is like grasping, right? But this could also be with your person. Some of you have experienced conflict with your person, and see, take it physically, take it internally. It doesn't matter. The external is always a reflection of the internal. So if you have internal struggle going on, what's going to happen externally? Hello, you know. And I know this is true in my case, you know. Masculine is so frustrated with himself. Masculine doesn't know what to do. Masculine is in a state of being disappointed in himself and everything like that, you know. But it's really all about karma that's coming up at the moment. And we're having conflict with karma because we don't want to deal with it. But guys, it's coming up to be cleared. And it's coming up within the connections, but it's also coming up internally with you, with your past life, with current subpersonality, whatever it is that's coming up that needs to be dealt with. You just need to deal with it. You need to deal with it now. Don't push it away. Don't push it away. It's not going to go away. Okay? And yes, it is painful. It's very painful to have conflict, either with your person or with yourself or with people around you, whatever. Conflict is painful. It is, because it's like, it's frustrating. Mainly it's frustrating, but it is painful, especially when we lose people that were close to us for a really long time. Sorry, guys. My dog is very hypersensitive and he barks. Guys, just take it one day at a time. Okay, feel what you need to feel. A lot of you, this is a home issue. Some of you are having home issues. Some of you, it's like, I want to go home. This kind of feeling is what I'm getting. It's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go home, but where's home? Right? And some of you, you're getting messages through song, or some of you, this is kind of a metaphor again, it's time to face the music. It's time to face the music. And the only way you can move towards home is to clear what you need to clear. And this was actually on the bottom of the deck, and this makes a lot of sense. Okay, so Fem, maybe do some root chakra clearing, balancing, whatever you need to do to get that under control, because it's sabotaging you. You're sabotaging yourself right now. Okay. All right, let's take a deeper look at Fem. See what's going on here. Yeah, Fem's like, I don't know what to do. Like, I know what I should do. I know what the ultimate end goal is, but I don't know what my next step is. I'm so confused right now. So just keep focusing on self, Fem. Forget all the other stuff that's going on around you. Forget the snakes. Forget the karmic. If there's a karmic situation, whatever. It doesn't matter what's going on here. It doesn't matter the emotional baggage that other people are throwing at you. What matters is you. How do you feel? How do you feel about you? Okay? Focus on that. Yeah, because a lot of us just feel like we haven't been going anywhere. But we've been making excuses. Oh, well, this person did this. This person said this. Well, why don't you take responsibility for yourself for a second? Okay, Fem? Just acknowledge something for yourself, okay? Other people, sure, they have their own reasons, and yes, people are mean. People are mean. Yes, they are. So don't be so mean to yourself. Be nice to yourself, okay? Follow your bliss. Feel feel it. Feel your bliss. Okay? That's how you manifest it. You feel it. Okay? And stop worrying about what other people think of you. It doesn't matter. Stop worrying about what other people are throwing at you. It doesn't matter. Stop trying to clear other people's problems, including your person. You can't. You can't do it. You can't because you're not them. Okay? It's their problem. Let them fix it. Okay? And some of you, it's like you just don't feel heard. Like you've been trying to tell it. You've been trying to show the truth. You've been trying to tell the truth. You've been trying to help other people, but focus on you right now. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Okay? You need to release this toxic energy. Some of you are still so stuck in this idea of people pleasing that you have to please everybody. No, you don't. And you can't. You really can't. Okay? Some people just cannot be pleased, let's be honest. And that's because they're not fulfilled within themselves. So don't be one of those people. Okay? The longer you sit in that energy of I have to please everybody around me, you will not please yourself. And you won't get anywhere. Okay? So again, it's like Femme is like in this energy of I know I need to do something. I just don't know where to go. Like my masculine and my feminine are off balance. So how do I bring this into balance? You focus on you first. Focus on you first. Yeah, and I mean clear out the root chakra for sure. Okay? So and that's what we're trying to do right now is we're trying to bring ourselves back into alignment. And I will be releasing a meditation after 8/8. Those of you who signed up and paid by 7/20, you'll actually get this meditation for free. It is an alignment meditation for your masculine and your feminine. It's also geared towards activating your spiritual gifts. Okay, so just stay tuned. I will be releasing that very, very soon for you guys. But Femme, in a lot of ways, you are actually holding back the endings for some of these again because it's really painful and you don't want to admit that maybe it might be time to stand in your own power, and your higher self is telling you what you need to do. You know what you need to do, you're just afraid to do it. Okay? You're just afraid to do it. Understandable, but it's self-sabotage. Okay? All right, let's get some messages from Femme. I pretend that you don't mean that much. Now, again, this could mean your person. This could mean situation that you're in. It could also mean yourself. You could be talking to yourself here. Okay? And I want to tell you so much. Some of you, you're still wanting to talk to your masculine. Maybe you haven't spoken to your masculine in a while, or even a karmic situation. Maybe there's a karmic situation you have not been able to speak your mind in, and you're just like, I just want to let it all out. Okay? And some of you, this is a karmic situation that you're dealing with. You're leaving a karmic partner. Something of that nature, or you're even disconnecting from your masculine at this point because you can't do it anymore. Okay, and that's okay. That is okay. Okay, sorry, there it goes. I hope you're happy for me, that I'm out doing my thing. I need to focus on my healing right now. Okay. You can't come with me. So some of you, this is the split happening here. You're actually losing people. They can't come with you. They didn't make that choice. You did. You made that choice. Don't regret it, okay? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. And I pretend that I don't care because it hurts to care. It hurts to care. All right, let's get some advice from the higher self for Femme. Yeah, declutter. It's time to let go, Femme. Create a new sacred space for yourself. Some of you, this is legit, like your physical space. Now, some of us, we use purging and cleaning and stuff like that during the day to avoid having to feel or deal with our stuff. And then when nighttime comes, what happens? You don't have anything to do. So your brain just kind of takes over and you start worrying, and then you have panic attacks and stuff like that. Declutter in here. Declutter in here. External if you need to, but focus on here first. Okay? Abundance. Yes. Okay, so Femme, release any shame that you may have, any underlying belief that you may have that for some reason money is bad, or to be successful is bad, or whatever it is that's holding you back. You release that. Release that now. Release it now. Right now. Okay? Let's see what else we got here. Be open to change, okay? Because change is happening right now. Be in your receiving energy. Change is not bad, Change is not bad. In a lot of ways, change really is neither bad nor good. It just is. It's kind of like history. History is not bad, nor is it good. It just is. Okay? And believe in divine timing is definitely a thing. Everything has a higher purpose. So the pain you're going through now has a purpose. Just like when you go through birthing pain, that pain has a purpose. Otherwise, we wouldn't do it. For God's sakes, why in the heck would you go through that if there wasn't a baby at the end of it? Think about that. You're birthing your new reality, femme. It's going to be painful, but the pain has a purpose. Okay? Let's see here. Unfortunately, there's no epidural of the soul when you're going through dark night. Okay? Oh my God, if there was an epidural for going through dark night, I'd be like, bring it. Bring it now. Just shoot up my spine. I don't care. I don't want to feel it anymore. Okay? But yeah, anyway, that being said, femme, is just do it. Just take the risk. You know, don't worry about what's going to happen in the future. It hasn't happened yet. Worry about right now. Okay? Life is a series of ever-present moments. Okay? So just think about that. Okay? All right, let's take a look at masculine. Let's see what's going on with well, yeah, chaos ensuing around masculine right now for sure. I mean, like I said, tower after tower after tower. It's like a tower to the balls. But no, seriously, it's tower time for masculine at the moment, okay? There is a lot of physical stuff going on with masculine right now. They're losing a lot of stuff. They're losing people. They're losing jobs. They're losing money. They're losing physical things. Again, I think last time I talked about, like, I got this image of a masculine, like, stuck on the side of the road because his car broke down. It's not funny. It's just ironic, okay? And they're like, you know, what are they doing? They're cursing. They're like, everything happens to me, blah, 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 blah. You know, they're not accepting the fact that they might be causing that. It's manifest destiny, kind of, in a way, okay? But yeah, I mean, masculine. Masculine, you have a choice here. When you keep yourself in lack mentality, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get lack. You're going to get pain. You're going to get loss, you know? And returning that loyalty to yourself and knowing that you're worth it is important. It's important, okay? Now I do, again, yeah, masculine is moving. A lot of these masculines, they are releasing also. They're like, you know what, I don't like where I'm at right now. It's not a good place. I feel invisible where I'm at. And some of them, this is a job. This is a family. This is like friends. They don't relate to them anymore. And they're having a really hard time releasing them, but they know they need to walk away because they just, it brings them down. It brings them down even further. Now, I feel like a lot of masculines that maybe used to go out drinking or something like that with their buddies, I feel like they're staying home. They're kind of isolating themselves. They just can't be around it. They can't be around it right now. I mean, that's pretty typical. So, femme, if your masculine's not talking to you, like even if you're maybe together or you normally talk, they're not talking to you, don't take it personally. They're going through their own stuff right now. Just send them love, deal with your stuff. You know, you're there to support them. Tell them that that's fine. You know, just don't expect them to, you know, come at you, be like, oh, take the pain away. And they might, I don't know. But, you know, most of the time the masculines, they don't really want to be bothered when they're dealing with their stuff. They just don't, okay? Let's take a closer look here to masculine. Yeah. Yeah, they have no idea how to balance these emotions that are coming out. So what are they doing? They're lashing out. They're internalizing. Some of them are very, very frustrated. I feel like some of them, like literally just crawling in. It's not funny. I'm sorry. Crawling into bed when they come home from work, you know, because they just don't want to deal with it. Burying themselves in video games or whatever. Okay. It's just like there's just so much pain going on around them. They don't want to deal with it. They just don't. They don't want to deal with it. And a lot of them, they want to speak their truth. They want to be truthful, but the thing is they have to be honest with themselves first, and that's the hardest part. That's the hardest part. And the thing is, the main truth for masculine here is that they know they need to change. They know they need to change it. No one is going to do it for them. It's like they're just, again, kind of like feminine. You know, they have all this stuff that they know they need to do, but it's like they're stuck. They feel like they can't move forward. There's something in the way. Right? And for masculine, it's, again, this 3D way of thinking. And they keep trying to rebuild the same tower over and over and over again. Okay? And it's just not working. It's just not. And they're not going anywhere. They don't feel like they're going anywhere. You know? They don't feel like they're successful. They don't feel like they're good enough. They don't feel like they deserve anything. They don't deserve feminine. They don't deserve happiness. They don't deserve success. Whatever it is that's coming up for masculine. Like, it's a lot of heavy stuff. You know? They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with it. They just want it to go away, right? Now, they want their abundance. They do. But it's like they're grasping. They're grasping for it. Please, 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 give it, give it, give it. Instead of feeling, visualizing, manifesting. Okay? They feel like it's more tangible than that. They feel like there couldn't possibly be a way that you can actually manifest the things that you want. They look at everything in a 3D vision. They're like, no, if I can't touch it, it's not real. That kind of thing. Okay? Yeah, so what's happening is they're staying stuck. They're staying stuck in the lack mentality. Okay? Let's see here. Yeah, and some of them, this is a feminine energy. It's a karmic partner or a mother or something of that nature, a distorted feminine energy that's coming in. But also in a lot of ways, the fact that we got the king, I think it was the king of Pentacles, no, sorry, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. It's like they feel like they're going nowhere, and they know what they want. They know what they want. They just don't know how to achieve it. Masculine, just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. Okay? Your feminine is leading by example. Okay? All right, let's get some messages from masculine. Yeah, old karmic patterns are ending, and it's very painful. Yeah, and I want to talk to you. So masculine does want to talk. He just... Okay, I feel like there's a lot of masculines out there. They want to talk to their feminine, but they know they're so deflective, and they're so... what's the word? Defensive. They're so defensive right now that they know if they open their mouth, it's going to be nasty. Okay, fam. So if your masculine's not talking to you, just take it as a blessing, because they don't want to talk to you. They don't want to hurt you. Okay, they really don't. They don't want to hurt your feelings. Okay, and they know if they say something, they know if they say it in a way that they feel like you're hypersensitive right now. Now, some of you feminines, you're very sensitive right now, and they know that. They can feel that. That's why they're not talking. They're like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna take a stick and whack the beehive right now, because I'm already dealing with my own stuff. I really don't want the dramatics. Okay. All right, I carry guilt over what happened. So some of them, you did have a falling out. You did have a conflict. You did have some words or something of that nature, and they're internalizing right now, and they feel bad. They don't feel good enough, okay? But I am more spiritual because of you. And I'm breaking free of my past. So again, some of them, their families or their friends or whatever, they're breaking away from that. Okay, our meeting was not random. They know, they understand the connection now. I think so highly of you. So again, they know you're trying to lead them by example, and a lot of you have been very, very patient with your masculines, and they know that, and they're like, my feminine has been so good to me. Like, I don't deserve how good she's been to me. See? Okay, but letting me go is part of our plan. All right. So don't feel bad for doing it if you did it, all right? I'm clearing past life traumas, and I'm sending you telepathic messages. So again, fam, that might be what you're hearing in the music, or whatever. All right, let's get some advice from masculine's higher self here. You're integrating your masculine and feminine energy. Yep. Same with fem. You kind of bring in everything into alignment right now, and it's painful, okay? But masculine, you're exactly where you need to be. Okay, so don't worry about it. It's okay. Just let it go. Just let it go. Yeah, the setback is temporary. It's going to resolve. Okay. You have unexpected blessings coming your way, masculine. Just keep going. You're going to be fine. Okay. But it's just time to take care of yourself. So yeah, retreat, masculine. If you have to retreat, your feminine will be fine. Okay. I mean, even just something simple as, you know what? Let me just deal with my stuff. It's nothing personal. I love you, whatever, whatever you need to say, but just take some time for yourself. There's no guilt in that, all right? You are changing your energy, so the world around you is shifting too. So like I said, if you're no longer resonating with things that used to resonate, or people you used to resonate with, or activities you used to resonate with, that's normal. There's a huge split happening right now, and you are part of that, masculine, okay? So don't worry about it. Everything's going to be fine, all right? All right, let's take a look at the connections. Take a look at the connecting energies here, and let's see. Wow. Wow, yes. Okay, so yeah, masculine definitely in its distortions right now. Now, I feel like some masculines, they are kind of externalizing this idea that they can't control themselves, so they're trying to control everything else around them. Again, masculine, very controlling. That's a big distortion for masculines, okay? Especially the alpha ones. They want to control everything, including feminine. So feminine, if you have a masculine who's trying to control everything you do, maybe you're, I don't know, maybe they're accusing you of talking to other guys, whatever it is, that just let it go. Grain of salt, don't start a fight. Masculine is just in his distortions right now. Let him deal with his stuff. Like I said, if you have to walk away, walk away. Just separate yourself, okay? Don't take it personally. He doesn't really believe that. He doesn't, okay? Let's see here. So I do feel inner peace coming once we get over this nasty kind of conflicted energy. I do feel it's on the horizon, guys. Like reconciliation, whether you've been in separation with your person or if you had a fight, or even just integrating with yourself right now, your inner peace is coming back. There is abundance coming in these connections. I do feel that a lot of you has to do with purpose. It has to do with your mission, has to do with your whatever your life purpose is, and worthiness. Okay, now some of you have it backwards. Some of you are like, I'll feel worthy once I have money. No, that's not how that works. That's a 3D way of thinking. Get out of that. Get out of that. Absolutely get out of that. And yeah, these connections are definitely maturing right now. Like I said, you're both on the same path. It's just some of you had to walk it a little bit separately right now. You're actually together, you just didn't see each other, okay, because you weren't aligned. But right now, everything's kind of coming together and you're moving towards that common purpose, which is either mission or whatever it is, okay, that's coming through. But I really feel like we went apart. It's like this. The connections are like this. And I love it. I love the symbolism because I'm a Pisces. Those of you know what Pisces is the two fish that's connected at the nose by what? A string, right? And what happens with Pisces is they go separate ways, but they're still connected, and then they boom, sling back together, and then they're in alignment, and everything's great, but then they go separate ways, and they go, right? So I like that symbolism, right? So that's what these connections are kind of like. You just kind of ebbs and flows. You just go with it. Just go with it, okay? Let's take a deeper look into the connections, or connecting energies, collective energies, whatever you want to call it. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like action, like wanting to take action, wanting to move forward energy. So some of you who haven't received communication, again, once you kind of get through this hump, through this kind of misalignment, things are going to start coming back. You know, you're going to start connecting again, or you might have somebody new come in or whatever, okay? Yeah, just things seem really, really off balance right now. But again, we are releasing a lot of these old belief systems, guys. Like, it's so painful to do that. Okay, it's so painful to do that, because in a way it's like we feel like we're losing a part of ourselves. In a way you are. Part of you has to die so the new part can birth out, okay? Yeah, and then you got the Four of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, so Four of Wands in the reverse and Four of Pentacles in the upright. I mean, it's like, you know, we're letting this die so that we can actually move forward in abundance, but you have to release the 3D way of thinking in order to actually rebuild it properly, okay? Yeah, it's time to move forward, okay? I feel like it's a little bit of risk-taking, but at the same time, it's like we're holding ourselves back from taking that risk because we don't want to hurt somebody, right? But it's time to speak your truth. You can't, and I saw this post the other day where it's like, speaking your truth. And I say your truth, but in reality, there's only one truth. There's only one. There's multiple realities, but reality isn't necessarily truth unless you've integrated truth completely within your reality. Okay? Do you see where I'm going with this? So, I mean, accepting somebody else's reality is fine, but you don't want to live somebody else's reality. You manifest and live yours. And as long as you integrate truth within your reality, you're going to be living truth. Does that make sense? I have to really refrain myself from saying things that for posts that I see on Instagram, because I'm like, you know what, that's fine. They can have that view if they want, but there is only one truth, guys. There's only one truth. Okay, what that is, I'm still learning. I don't know. I'm still learning. Like the truth that I, when I get like truth chills or something like that, it's like, oh, okay, I know that's true. But there's stuff I'm still figuring out too. So I'm not all knowing, I just know what I know. And then, the temperance card here coming in, and the fact that I think it was masculine and feminine both got the temperance card here. I don't know. I don't remember if masculine did. It doesn't matter because masculine's also integrating his feminine and masculine energies. But that's exactly what's happening right now. We're a little like, but we're coming back together. We're coming back into alignment. Okay. Just had to purge some stuff first. Okay. And a lot of it just has to do with that toxic energy. So that distorted energy. For feminine, it's like a hypersensitivity. It's like a defensiveness for masculine, a controlling energy. That's kind of bringing in that anxiety feeling. Okay. So again, if you find something to distract yourself during the day, but you can't do it at night, don't distract yourself. Deal with it. Okay. Deal with it. Okay. And yeah, this is that energy here. You're just feeling like, oh my gosh, the world's against me. Things are going wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Why isn't anything working out for me? Why doesn't anybody like me anymore? No. Okay? It's just let it go. Just let it go. Okay? All right. So messages and advice from source. So addictions. Now, the addictions really can be anything. It can be patterns of behavior. It can be thought patterns. It could be actual like addiction. Of course, my video would start skipping right at the end, but whatever. But some of you, it is actually like physical addictions, obsession, obsessive thinking, certain like habits that you have that are needing to be purged, okay, that are part of this belief system, all right? Divine time. It's the second time that message has come out in this particular reading. So, lessons of Jupiter. So, align, demonstrate, and express the values, beliefs you have learned about love. So, again, we're changing our perspective and our perception on what love actually means, okay? Be open to the new ways. The results are healing and expansion. Okay, so again, be open to change. Change is not a bad thing. It's not. It just is, okay? Let's see, what else do we have here? Yeah. Trust that trust this part of your journey, understanding that through this pain, or understanding, I can't read today either, guys. Understanding through pain. Again, pain, it has a purpose, okay? This is teaching you and others to love more deeply and in a higher divine capacity, okay? So just trust. Trust that the pain has a purpose, because it does, okay? Some of you feel very betrayed, you really do, but it's actually not as bad as you think it is. Okay. And yeah, some of you, yeah, that's where you're at right now. You're just, like I said, the way the ebbs and flows, you're here right now. Okay. You're just kind of too far away and you're not communicating, and that's okay. You will come back together. So just trust this part. Again, trust this part of your journey. Everything is going to be fine. Okay. All right. Let's get some final messages. Yeah, it's a time for healing right now. So just take your time. Have patience with yourself. Don't let your past hold you back. Release what you need to release, guys. Okay? Yeah, nothing will come of where you're at right now. You have to move. Okay? It is time to give rather than take. And when I see that card, it's usually about self. Okay? Okay? Don't let others take from you either. Okay? And a personal issue is reaching resolution very soon. So just let it go, guys. Everything's going to fall into place. You're coming full circle. This happens every so often. We kind of go through this misalignment and then we come back together. It's just these energies, have been very, very intense, especially with the feels, with the moon, having to acknowledge what you feel, and who the heck wants to do that, right? But anyway, all right, guys, I hope this has helped. If it has, please like, share, subscribe. See you guys later. Bye-bye.